the new generation, man. Welcome back to my video. And I ain't gonna try to make this video entertaining at all, because that's literally the point of this video. I just want to have a talk with you. And if you are a normal human being, then you don't have a problem. You don't have a problem having a talk with another normal human being, and you don't have a problem, having a sit down with somebody else and just listen to them for a minute, So with that being said, let's get into this video. I want to talk about the constant need for entertainment, that we have, like the new generation, like we can sit 1 second, 1 moment, without feeling like we need to be entertained. Like, not even, like, literally, we can't be sitting down, bro, and actually be with ourselves, with our own mind, with our, own thoughts, without feeling like, oh, we need to play a song, we need to watch a movie, we need to watch some type of comedy skit, we need to go on TikTok. Is there something we're running away from? Is there, like even I feel like even people even use work as entertainment, and that's not to say that you shouldn't work hard, or you shouldn't try to feed your family, or you shouldn't try to pursue your dreams, and whatever, whatever you feel like is your dreams, whatever you feel like, it's your work, and that's literally, you shouldn't take that video in this, in this way, but in a way that I want you to, I'm not aiming some type of way in this video. So this is not, this is literally a talk, me and you, and I just want you to listen, and you can reflect on it, you can reflect on it. You can think, if is what I'm saying true, if it is true, keep it in the comment. Tell me in the comment. Tell me what you think in the comment, and it's like I myself, let's fuck speaking on people, I gotta speak about myself, I myself can't sit down for maybe 5-10 minutes without feeling like, oh, I need a song playing, I need not just a song, I need some TikTok, shit, to watch, so I can laugh or something. I need some movies to watch so it can take my mind off shit, whatever, man, it's to a point where the entertainment become part of just life. It just become like life, man, to where you can't even enjoy people that's just being genuine and nice and being, real, to where you just feel like you need people to be super entertaining. You need people to be, you feel like people are boring if they're not, entertaining you. They're not trying to, it's crazy, and I don't know, this might sound like a rant, but I don't care, how you look at it, I'm just looking at it as introspection, something that you and I can both reflect on, because as humans, it's always easy to point the finger, and it's never always easy to just sit there and actually reflect on yourself and reflect on yourself and reflect on your situation and how you living and how you acting, how you presenting to the world, how you coming off to people, and all that, It's always easy to do that, but the hardest thing is literally what I'm doing right now, introspection, that's the hardest thing. Some people need drugs, need this and that for them to be able to do shit like this, but I realize I need to start doing that shit every day, and I just need to start, reflecting on me, because, even MJ said it, is start with the man in the mirror, why you want to go change the world, when you haven't changed the man in the mirror, why you want to go change, everybody else, when you haven't changed you, so you know, and not to bring this on MJ, you know, because we're trying to stay away from entertainment as possible in this video, and that's the whole point of this video. But like, you could also, you know, sit there and just blame entertainers, you know, blame rappers, singers, you know, movie creators, and, you know, whatever, you know, comedians, whatever, talking about they're not entertaining enough, you know, they're not, you know, this and that, you know, or, you know, but what is your problem with trying to always be entertained? You know, like, why you need to be entertained? You know, like, why you need to constantly feel like, you know, you gotta run away from yourself? You know, why? If that's not something that, you know, you have an issue with, you know, like, if it's not something that you have you know, a pure problem with, you know, like, you know, I'm just keeping it real. Like we was trying to watch a movie, and, you know, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I want to watch a movie that I can watch with people that I respect. You know, it's not too sexual, whatever. It's not too, you know, like, too boring too, you know, and it's not just just comedy nonsense, whatever. And, you know, it just feels like it was nothing to watch, you know. It just feel like there was nothing really, like, you know, to watch. And we ended up watching the movie, and I kind of feel like that movie was very depressing, you know. But then this morning I wake up and I ask myself, I was like, why do I feel the need, you know, why do I feel the need to always be entertained? You know, why do I feel the need to always run away from my own mind? You know, why? You know, and that's the reason why a lot of people use drugs. That's the reason a lot of people use, you know, like, go out and just even ruin their body to the point where they can get HIVs, STDs and shit, you know. That's to a point where people can just start saying anything, you know, just so they can be entertaining or whatever, or that, you know, or they can get followers and this and that, you know. And I don't have no problem with somebody having followers. I don't have no problem with somebody being famous, you know, being entertaining. I just literally have a problem with myself always seeking entertainment, you know, like, always seeking entertainment, you know, like why do I always seek entertainment? You know, like, why? Even religion sometimes is entertainment. Some people go to church so they can get entertained, you know, by the pastor, by the singers and the singers and by the pastor, the singers, and you know, and the people in the church, you know, like, gossip. Sometimes people use gossip as entertainment, you know, like, some people bully people just for the sake of entertainment, you know. Like, where are we going? Like, where is our culture going? Like, where is people going? Where is this world going, man? Like, are we doomed? You know, like, do we sit here and act like, you know, like, this shit is not affecting us? Like, do we, you know, like, be honest, like, do we sit here and act like, man, like, this shit is not, like killing us, like, while we are young? You know, like, we constantly seeking entertainment, literally constantly, you know, which is not something that, you know, is actually easy to reflect upon. But I just gotta be real, man. You know, I'm starting to feel like, man, if I'm not real, if I'm not honest, nobody can be honest with me. You know, like, even if they are honest with me, you know, I will constantly seek out people who are not honest, because I myself not honest with myself, you know. So because of that, you know, I'm going always trying to find entertainment, you know, like, and sometimes entertainment can literally be lies, you know. So I'm constantly feeding myself with lies just so I can feel, you know, good, better about myself or something, you know, which is ridiculous, you know. Which is ridiculous, y'all. I'm delivering an order, hold on. Which is ridiculous, you know. And I feel like, when do we, I'm going on 17th floor. Hold on, y'all. Which is ridiculous because, you know, if you are constantly trying to watch TV, constantly trying to listen to a song, constantly trying to find somebody that's gonna make you laugh, then you're not really comfortable with yourself. You know, you're not really comfortable to sit down with yourself and sit down with your own mind and just accept you for who you are without anything. You know, or you constantly trying to work, you know, as a form of entertainment. You know, I'm going to 1721. Yeah. Yeah, so like that's literally. So that's literally what I'm saying. Like, it's not that, you know, I'm saying like you should stop trying to. I'm not saying that you should stop trying to be entertained, but I'm saying you should look at yourself. Why you always seeking entertainment? You know, why do you need to be entertained every moment? You know, like why? You know, is there something wrong with you? You know, is there something about you that you're not accepting? Is there something about you that you're not, you know, sitting well with? Like, is it your life, you this and that, your financial situation? Is like, what is it? You know, like, why you need to be entertained every time? Why do you think boring is bad? You know, like, why? You know, boring is actually sometimes fine, you know, and no, like, not saying, oh, y'all just should just be boring, don't do anything, this and that, you know. But I'm saying, like, you know, why do you feel like, you know, you gotta be entertained? Why do you feel like you gotta constantly run in your mind? You know, like, even reading a book, even learning is entertainment sometimes. You know, some people, it's just literally, some people use learning as a way to run away. You know, I used to do that. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I still do that, you know. And there is no problem with entertainment, bro. There's no problem with it. But the problem becomes when you literally just feel like, you know, that's the only source of enjoyment in this life, or that's the only way you gotta, you know, be, that's the only way you gotta be, you know, happy or something. You know, I feel like that's the problem. You know, if you feel like you have to constantly like read a book, watch a movie, you know, like even sport, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Even sport, if you constantly feel like you gotta play sport, and I know the culture is all about like motivating people to like do all that, to achieve all they can, get all you can, you know, go hard, get your money, this and that, you know, make all the songs that you can make, you know, make all the movies that you can make, you know, but at the same time, it's like, do you do it because you truly feeling like doing it at the time, or do you do it because you are trying to run away somehow? You know, like, you know, this goes for entertainers and non-entertainers. You know, the people who consume art and the people who make art. You know, like it's like, and that's why this video can relate to like nearly anybody, y'all. Like, it's like, it's crazy. You know, do you have a nice day, man?
You too.
Yeah. Do you always feel like, man, I gotta make something happen? You know, like, you know, do you feel like the world will not accept you if you don't? You know, do you accept you if you sit down and just chill? Do you? You know, and I'm not trying to make people lazy. Like, I don't want you to be lazy, you know, and I'm not trying to make people boring. I don't want you to be bored or nothing, you know, like, and it's okay to enjoy somebody's art. It's okay to enjoy somebody's song. It's okay to enjoy somebody's movies. It's okay to enjoy somebody's TikTok. You know, it's okay to enjoy somebody's Instagram, or, you know, Facebook, this and that, you know, but man, that's what the whole culture has all become about. You know, people is literally going to Walmart doing bullshit just for the fact that they want to be seen on YouTube. You know, just for the fact that they want to be seen on Instagram. Just for the fact that they want to get famous. You know, and it's ridiculous. You know, because we was never like that. You know, looking at the older generation, looking at the generation before us, like the people that came before us, Those people are sometimes just comfortable sitting down and having a conversation and just chilling, and not always trying to do something, not always trying to not always trying to act like they got something to prove, like this generation is so obsessed with having something to prove. Like come on, man, like having something to prove will send you places you don't want to go, to be honest with y'all. Having having something to prove will make you do things you don't never want to do, and this goes to all young men out there, all young females, all young people, that literally my generation and the generation probably after my generation, like the social media generation, that's what I call them, and it's not just one social media generation, it's actually it's becoming like, because if you say generation is like 5 years and social media has been here for almost 15 years. So we have already 3 generations that's being like this, that's acting like this, So because of that, it's becoming ridiculous, man. Like, it's becoming super ridiculous. I am sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of myself sometimes. I'm sick and tired of acting like, people have to be there for my entertainment instead of like just them being there, and that, people don't have to be there for your entertainment. People can just be, and you don't have to act like they have to constantly make you laugh, constantly make you constantly make you think, even thinking like motherfuckers, even like this might be entertainment to you still, but constantly need people to do this to you. You don't, you can just chill. You can just, and you don't constantly need to judge people if they don't stimulate your mind or something. If they don't do that, bro, it's not their job. Like, how about you sit down, stimulate your own mind? Like, that's how I was able to come up with this video. I wasn't able to come up with this video because I sat there and waited for somebody to stimulate my mind. No, I was able to come up with this video because I sat there and I thought about it, and I was like, man, I'm actually, a horrible person. Like, if I gotta sit there and always feel like people need to constantly, entertain me for me to appreciate them. Like, it's like, do you appreciate people who just be themselves? Do you appreciate you for just being yourself? And that's another thing. Do you? Because if you don't appreciate you for just being yourself, you will never appreciate anybody else for just being themselves, period. Because you gonna always feel like they gotta be this extraordinary, this magnificent, this, not just rich, extraordinary, magnificent, and like just entertaining, just, and people will do anything to reach that type of level in people's head, like say anything, including shit that they never want to repeat in their mouth in front of their own kids, in front of their own, people, in front of the people that they feel like should look up to them, like motherfuckers will literally say shit knowing that this shit that they saying is fucked up, because they're doing it because only for the sake of entertainment, stimulating people's mind, and I'm not hating on nobody, bro. Like, you got your success doing bullshit, go ahead, keep doing your bullshit, but is it really worth it? Can you really live with yourself at nighttime? Can you really, like, the shit that you did for entertainment, can you really live with yourself, with it, or do you always, do you feel like you gotta or do you feel like you gotta always constantly entertain people or be entertained by people? It don't matter what cost. Like, motherfuckers celebrate killing people because they feel like it sounds good on the beat. Motherfuckers celebrate, rape, prostitution, anything, bro. Like, and the movies that are out here are literally all about that too. It ain't even just the music. You can always blame the rappers because
I make music. You can always blame the rappers, but are you also blaming the actors that's acting in these movies? That's and I'm not saying anything is wrong with like trying to make a movie that reflect the ugly truth about life, or trying to make a movie or a song that reflect the ugly truth about people, this and that. But the thing is, it's just become about entertaining people more than it become about just people being, And people feel like if they ain't killers, then they're boring, People feel like if they're not like, people feel like if they're not constantly, like trying to hop on the next bitch, then they're boring, People feel like, even bitches feel like if they're not constantly trying to hop on the next nigga, then they boring. It just, I don't know. Like, where are we going, bro? Where is the world going? Like, where? Like, I'm sick and tired of us. I am, bro. I'm sick and tired of humanity. What the fuck is we doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck is I doing? I didn't even mean for this to be a rant. It just, my emotions kind of got the best of me on this, and I'm just keeping it real, man. Like, we don't need constant entertainment, to feel like we are alive, to feel something. Nowadays people just want to feel something. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a good feeling or a bad feeling. It don't matter if it's sad or not sad. Like, they just want to feel something. Like, just make me feel something. Make me feel something. Shut your bitch ass up. Like, come on, man. Like, people don't have to make you feel anything. People don't have to, people don't have to always like entertain your mind. People don't always have to make you laugh. People don't always have to, and some of y'all will leave the best people for y'all, because y'all want to go find somebody that will entertain you and then break your heart the next day. Like, you get 2 minutes of entertainment and then you get like a lifetime on heartbreak. What the fuck? Like, is that really what you want? Or you get 2 minute entertainment, you get a lifetime of herpes or STD or like HIV or fuck HIV, you get a lifetime of regret. Especially for the niggas in the street trying to commit crime just for the sake of entertainment and not being boring, this and that. Like, come on, bro. Then you go to prison, you go to jail, you over there sitting there and all that because you didn't really like just sit with yourself and accept who you was, and just accept that being human comes with sometimes just chilling. Like, I've never seen animals. That's another thing. We can learn a lot from animals. I've never seen animals just sitting down and like being miserable with themselves and acting like all they gotta do is go to another animal so that other animal can dance for them to be entertained. And I'm not saying don't pay people who dance. Don't pay people who entertain y'all. Don't support people who do that. I am an entertainer. Of course, I want y'all to support me, but I'm just saying, like, what's the point? Why are you seeking entertainment 24/7? Why? Why are you seeking to run away from your mind 24/7? What is it that you're trying to run away from? Like, what is it about you that you're trying to always, like what is it about you that you're trying to always, forget? Because a lot of time when people seek a lot of entertainment, they trying to forget shit. But what it is about you that you're trying to forget constantly? I have two orders. What it is about you that you're trying to forget constantly? People like this culture is. This culture is all about entertainment. This culture is all about, I want to be stimulated. I want to be entertained. I want to laugh. I want to go on Instagram so I can laugh. I want to go on TikTok so I can laugh. I want to go on YouTube so I can laugh. Okay. Yeah, I want to go on YouTube so I can laugh. You can't even enjoy your own family, you know, because you constantly just trying to be on your phone, trying to laugh, trying to get entertained, trying to find another stupid motherfucker that will, you know, make you, I guess, make your day, make you laugh, even if it's some crazy shit, you know, like going and stealing, you know, and you know, you just think that, oh, that's cool, you know, that's making me laugh. As long as it's making me laugh, then it doesn't matter, you know, it's entertaining. You know, entertainment is not everything. You know, sit with yourself, man. You know, just accept yourself. Just sit there with your own mind and sit with people and accept that people can just sit there and not try to entertain you 24/7. People are not your fucking object. People, like, I make music, I entertain, of course, you know, and I'm not saying stop supporting my shit, but I'm saying, bro, people aren't here to make you laugh every day. People aren't here to make you feel good every day. You supposed to make yourself feel good, you know. Like, and I know I'm in fucking Dunkin' right now, and I'm talking shit, and I'm sorry, but I'm just keeping it real. This is the shit that I feel like I'm sick and tired of humanity. I'm sick and tired of humans, like, especially nowadays, like nowadays social media generation, you know, like all y'all want to do is laugh, or all y'all want to do is go on TikTok all day and get entertained. All y'all want to do is, like, you even looking at your partner like they're boring. You even looking at your kids, at your wife, at your Charlotte. Okay, you even looking at like, that's it. So that's only one order, and that's the other order. This order doesn't have food; it just drinks. Okay, so like you even looking at your cousins, your friends, the people you grew up with as boring because they're not trying to constantly entertain you. No, you need to look at what is wrong with you that you want entertainment all the time. Like, what is wrong with you that you want to constantly run away from your own mind? Like, what's wrong with you? You know, like, what's wrong with you? Like, think about it. What is wrong with you that you constantly need, like, somebody to always, like, be there and you know, and entertain you? You know, like, come on, man. Do you love you if you quiet? If you not constantly stimulated? Do you love you if you sorry? Do you love you if you know, if you just sit in silence? You know. Do you? And sorry about my camera, y'all. Sorry about that. You know, sorry about that for a minute. Yeah, do you? You know, so guess what, man? Like, you can subscribe to my channel or you cannot. It's all about you. Like, if you fuck with me or not, you know. But the people that fuck with this video, man, I love y'all. You know, I might not love y'all like y'all parents do love y'all, but I really do love y'all for just taking your time and listening to me. You know, I also appreciate y'all for doing that. And I feel like, you know, a human, if I can express myself and few people can actually hear me, and not just for the point of, like, getting money and being entertaining and making people laugh too, you know, because that's very exhausting too, you know, to be honest with y'all. So man, subscribe, like, share. Tell me what you think, man. Just tell me what you think, okay? If I'm wrong on this, tell me. You know, keep it real. You know, tell me. Tell me if I'm hating, tell me. You know, anything that you feel like I'm doing wrong in this, tell me, okay? And not the lightning and all that great, but, you know, peace, okay?